Hi there, welcome to another edition of Football with Bilski and The T. Today we're going to be talking about the top 25 college teams of after week 2. So, this is my top 25. Number 1, Alabama. Number 2, Ohio. Number 3, Boise State. Number 4, Oregon. Number 5, Texas. Number 6, Oklahoma. Number 7, Florida. Number 8, TCU. Number 9, Nebraska. Number 10, Wisconsin. Number 11, Iowa. Number 12, Utah. Number 13, Miami. Number 14, South Carolina. Number 15, LSU. Number 16, Arkansas. Number 17, Auburn. And number 18, Stanford. Number 19, Michigan. Number 20, Arizona. Number 21, Penn State. 22, West Virginia. 23, Oregon State. 24, BYU. And 25, Houston.
Alright, mine's quite a bit different. Mine goes number 1, Alabama, 2, Ohio State, 3, Boise State, 4, Texas, 5, Oregon, 6, Oklahoma, 7, Nebraska, 8, TCU, 9, Florida, 10, Iowa, 11, Wisconsin, 12, Utah, 13, Miami, 14, South Carolina, 15, LSU, 16, Arkansas, 17, Auburn, 18, Stanford, 19, Michigan, 20, Arizona, 21, Penn State, 22, West Virginia, 23, Oregon State, 24, BYU, and this one's crazy, but 25, Fresno State.
Okay, now let's talk about this. Blake, why do you think Fresno State is deserved to be in the top 25 when originally they were ranked 29?
Well, I think that this team is going to be very good this year. If you watch them versus Cincinnati, I mean, at first they were doing kind of bad. Like within the first 6 minutes of the first quarter, they were doing really bad. But then they came back and stomped Cincinnati.
Yes,
and they did not let them score after they'd scored their 2 touchdowns. Like Cincinnati was up 14-0. The game ended 28-14. So I think that this team is going to do very well, especially against Utah and all the other opponents. I actually think that they're going to beat Illinois at their very last game of the season. I think that they're going to be able to beat them and just whoop them.
Do you think they'll beat Boise State?
I do not think that they'll beat Boise State, but I think they are worth a top 25 consideration. And even later in the future, I think they should probably be within number 16, 17-ish.
Well, yes, I see resemblance between Boise State and Princeton. They're almost the exact same team, except they are a bit different on some links, but they both seem to be these non-BCS teams, and the WAC that seem to come up and go like, hey, we're going to beat you big schools. Boise State just beat Virginia Tech. Fresno just beat Cincinnati. Okay, now boy, let's talk about this. Texas and Oregon. I put Texas as 5 and Oregon as 4. You put Texas as 4 and Oregon as 5. Personally, I think Oregon should be up 1 because right now they just destroyed Tennessee. Tennessee is better than Wyoming, who Texas just first. And of course they killed them, but Wyoming isn't that good of a school. And Texas, they are good, but I think they should still stay ranked number 5. As Oregon should jump ahead of them because they just destroyed a good team at Tennessee.
Okay, I can see your point there. But if you watch Texas's quarterback, you have to just watch him. He does very, very well in his game.
But now you're just saying it from the quarterback. This is about team ranking.
I know it is about a team ranking. I'm just saying, if you watch the quarterback and watch the wide receivers and watch the entire offense, you will see how strong they are. And even their defense is strong, too. I mean, they had a win against Wyoming. I mean, I know Oregon State completely blew the hell out of Tennessee. But Tennessee isn't a very good team. Sorry to break that to you, but they just aren't. I mean, I don't know. I think if Oregon wins their next couple of games, I will probably drop Texas, depending on who they play.
Yeah. Okay, so another thing that's on our minds is we're talking about the top 25. Number 3, Boise State, a non-BCS team, the highest non-BCS team has ever been. Do you think if Alabama or Ohio State loses, do you think they'll allow Boise State to go to the national championship?
I think they would have to.
They kind of would, because it's always been number 1, number 2, always our national champion. But do you think Boise State could hold that well in a national championship? I personally think they do. I think they have a great team. A Heisman candidate quarterback, Kellen Moore, has two great receivers, and their team is strong in defense and in offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that too because I mean, Boise State is good. I mean, they are great guys. I mean, I don't even know how to explain them. You like talk about all Alabama and Ohio State and Oregon, how they're so good, but you guys have not seen Boise State. This team, Boise State, play like they did playing Virginia Tech. They came back with 1 minute and 14 seconds.
47.
No, it was 14.
Well, and the last drive with Kellen Moore, that just proved that he was a Heisman candidate, throwing 4 out of 5, just throwing. He was under pressure the whole time, but he just stayed cool with like ice in his veins, and he threw the winning touchdown to his star wide receiver Austin Pettis.
Yeah.
And Boise State, I think, can, and I think they should go to the BCS school against either Alabama or Ohio. And
Or
I
even
think,
Oregon.
I don't know. I mean, I think they would do great. And I'm not saying they would win, but it's an honor just to be there. Plus, they're a non-BCS team. As long as they actually do a show and make it, they'll be good.
Yes.